Hey, it's Becca with Recognize, and today we're going to talk about company roles in Recognize. Company roles are roles that you create as an organization. You can have as many as you want, and they can be named whatever you want. For example, they can be named leadership, HR, accounting, etc. Companies use company roles to assign permissions for certain badges. You can also assign permissions to specific rewards catalogs so that certain roles are only able to see certain catalogs. And they can also be used to assign tasks to certain people based on what role they're a part of. So the first thing you'll do is you'll want to create the role itself. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. The first is manually. You'll go to company admin portal from your menu, and there is a roles tab on the left-hand side. Once you've opened up this roles tab, you will see any roles that have already been created here in a table view. But if you're new to this, you'll have to create a role in order for it to show up. So we are just going to create a test role, and we can call that communications team. And we'll hit the create button. So then this role will get added into this table. So you can see that here. You can edit or delete that at any time as well. So now that the role is created, you'll be able to go in and add users to that specific role. You can do this manually through the user tab as well. So you'll hit the users tab in the left side menu and then select manage from the tertiary menu. For the purposes of this tutorial, the email addresses and phone numbers and all data here shown are test data. So you'll want to make sure that your toggle column visibility is set to show company roles. And then if you need to search for an employee, feel free to type that email address into the search bar. Once you've found the employee that you would like to add the role to, you'll just start typing in the role under the company roles column. Now that that role has been added to the employee, you're free to add that same role to either a custom badge or a rewards catalog. To do this, you'll just click on your custom badges. You can select a badge and you can tie that role to the badge. You'll notice that when you add a role to a badge, it will tell you how many people hold that role and can send that badge. Make sure to save any changes. The same thing goes for rewards catalogs. So if you've created a rewards catalog that you would like to limit to a specific region or maybe even a specific team, you can go to that rewards catalog settings and you can add that role for access here. Now, only people with that particular role will be able to see that catalog. The same thing applies to tasks. If you are using the task feature, you can assign specific tasks, such as security training, or maybe it is a learning module to a specific team that has a role that's been created in Recognize. To upload a spreadsheet of roles in lieu of adding them manually, please visit the Users tab. Up in the right-hand corner, you'll see a tertiary menu where you can select Import. You'll want to download the sample spreadsheet and take a look at that. You'll notice that this spreadsheet has multiple columns in it, and you won't be using all of them for this upload. So you'll want to delete any columns that are not going to be in use. The columns that you'll want to use for this specific upload are email, first name, last name. You'll include phone number if you're not using employee email, and then you'll include the roles column. Any other column in the spreadsheet can be deleted. That way, the user data for those columns are not affected by this particular upload. You'll want to fill in the information for each employee, their first, last name, email, or phone number, and the role that they should be assigned to. Then you'll go to the Users tab and you'll upload the file that you've saved to your computer. You can also select this dry run option, which will allow you to see the potential changes before they go into effect. Once you're ready, you'll hit the import button. What this will do is it will add those roles that you've specified for each of the employees into the system all at once. You'll then be able to see those changes in the Users tab under the Manage section. You will also see those roles populate in the Roles tab, and they'll show up in this table. Then those roles can be used to do the same thing we just did, which was apply permissions to badges and permissions to rewards and tasks. In addition to our custom roles feature, we also offer a dynamic roles feature. This allows you to pull in specific attributes from your user data and create roles out of them. Under the Settings tab, you'll see that there are several attributes listed. Depending on your company's package, you'll be able to sync these automatically or sync them on demand. If you would like to learn more about dynamic roles, please see our Help Center and search for dynamic roles. Last but not least, creating roles in the Recognize platform allows you a new view for looking at data. Under your Recognize Company Admin portal, in the Dashboard section, you'll see that you have ability to look at your top employees and filter by role. These roles are inclusive of your company roles as well as any dynamic roles that you've brought in. You'll be able to filter by these roles and see any activity by the employees that are part of that role. The Engagement tab will show you all roles within one table, and you can see each activity that has taken place by that particular role. You can then export any of this data as needed. That concludes our overview of roles today. If you have any further questions, feel free to reach out to us at support@recognizeapp.com, or you can reach out directly to your customer success manager.